Okie doke. Okay, the sea of electricity that we live in, like fish not taking into account their water, how big of a blind spot has this been in factoring into various health effects? So this is something I've become more aware of in the last few years. And so when I moved to, not when I moved to Mexico, when I was living there, like after 2 years, I got an EMF meter, Acousticom 2. And I was like shocked how I lived in not rural Mexico, but in the kind of like a hilly area. And I was just like shocked how high the level was on the meter. And then even when I would walk to the grocery store, I'd walk through this just like gigantic field of like nothing. And the meter was super high. And it again, like EMF is this ethereal concept that's really hard to solidify when you're talking to somebody. And even was for me until you measure it. And also the meter has a sound. And so you turn the sound on and you can hear the routers, you can hear the cell phones, and they make like terrible, horrific noises. And so it really, again, like it takes it away. It removes EMF from like an ethereal concept to something more grounded. And anybody interested in this topic, what's it called? The non-tinfoil. Yeah. This book is just really, really good. Maybe I should have Nick on if he'll grace the live stream at some point. But this book is super fantastic. And the hardest part about this is I don't know like a good solution, because I spent like a lot of money and a lot of time trying to EMF proof my office in Mexico, and it was almost a huge failure. Like it reduced the signal a lot, but I like ruined the walls of the office, and I didn't own the place I was living, so it's kind of a stupid thing to do. And if I grounded it, and it was just a huge effort. I did aluminum screening, which was probably a big mistake, because I think the paint is the best option if you're trying to protect yourself from EMF, but that is a huge investment, you know. And I don't know how toxic that paint is. I'm sure it's not any more toxic than normal paint. But yeah, if you own property, I think protecting yourself from EMS is much easier than if you don't. And so I'm still looking for a good solution, you know. Maybe not living in cities is one of the easiest things you can do. When I was in Bangkok, there was like a tension. And you can't say specifically, oh, it's this or it's that, but I would not be shocked if it was somehow related to like this person says, the sea of like EMF that you're in. And I guess just another reason not to live in a big city. But again, you could be next to like a tower or something in a rural area and it'd probably be just as bad.